And I'd like you to begin with your legs on the wall and your head just on the floor, and your arms out to your sides just a little bit. And just take up some space and feel the shape. Close your eyes, open your heart, as if they couldn't get any more open. South Boulder's been through a lot lately, and but no matter where we are on this planet as a body and form, we've been through a lot. Let's just have a moment here. Make this a meditative, contemplative moment to just let the emotions and the feelings and the thoughts, just let it all come up. Fight nothing. Welcome everything. Open your arms out more toward a T shape if they're not there already, and open the palms, open your fingers, lift the chin a little bit, slowly turn to the right. Kind of a silly concept in form, but in spirit we can practice for those who can't. We've had a number of students impacted by the fires, and some are here today. Some have too much going on to show up in person. And maybe the truest, most compassionate thing we can do, at least here in this moment, is to hold everyone and everything in our hearts. And we can lift them in our hearts and minds the same way we lift ourselves above the tragedy. You've heard me say many times, when we heal for ourselves, we heal for all. Bring your head back to the center. Open the thumbs, open the fingers a bit. Reach away, slide the shoulder blades away from your ears some. Nose high, slowly turn to the second side. And bring your head back to the center. Bring your arms down by your sides. And as we continue through the practice here, we'll just continue to let the thoughts and the feelings come to the surface. In times of hardship, one of the lines from A Course in Miracles that I continually fall back on is this line that says, sometimes our greatest setbacks become our greatest advances. The hardships in form, when repurposed, really ask us to look deep within. It's where compassion and forgiveness just come together so perfectly. Yeah. Our greatest advances are always in spirit. Now take hold of your elbows up toward the ceiling. Work the palm of your hands toward the tip of each elbow and firm your grip, and keep your heart lifted, your throat open, and slowly lower your hands overhead. Just keep the grip firm, feel your back, the whole back side melting, letting go toward the floor. Your whole front side opening and letting go toward the ceiling. We have the shapes to touch into the blockages on every level. Physically, mentally, emotionally, it is all connected. Firm your grip. Reach away a tiny bit. Not to do, not to accomplish, but to undo. If there was ever a moment to really let the undoing come, it's now. Slowly raise your arms up toward the ceiling. Change the wrap of your forearms. Firm your grip again and slowly lower overhead. This is the beauty of a true yoga practice, where there could be so much rigidity in a shoulder, it's even hard to grip your hands, but you're able to just have the closest approximation to the shape. It matters not. Just a gentle will to bring the restriction to the light. Raise your arms toward the ceiling. Release them to your sides. Bend your knees. Push yourself back. Now put your feet against the wall, heels on the floor, legs together. Inch in a little bit. Press your belly and back down. Firm your legs, firm your knees, and have your hands straight up toward the ceiling. Arms straight. Yep, palms facing the same direction as the wall. Yes. And then press the belly down some. Feel through your legs, feel into the wall, and slowly lower your arms overhead. Just keep it all. No compromise. No adaptation to the blockage. Instead, we bump into the blockage and wait for your whole body and mind to change. That's it. Now, extend the elbows a lot, spread the fingers, open the thumbs a lot. Unify your experience here. Feet to the wall, hands and heart open. Yes. Devastation can cover the love and cover the joy, but it cannot take it away. Feel into the wall, feel into the floor. Slowly raise your arms back up. And down by your sides. And bend your knees, roll onto one side, push yourself up, have a seat on your bolster. Facing the middle of the room. Yeah, not too close to the wall. Soles of the feet together, knees wide. The heels a measured 2 hands away, thumb tip to pinky. Relax your low back, relax your back side. Slowly curve forward. Yeah, on your body's time. We want to feel the implications of our thoughts and our emotions and feelings. We want to feel the implications of those things in these shapes. Head heavy, shoulders relaxed. Take hold of your feet now and just a gentle grip on your feet and see if you can have your elbows wide, which might result in your forearms resting against your shins. Yeah, so your forearm is kind of in the same plane, same alignment as each lower leg. Just feel the shape, feel how it broadens your back, it opens up between the scapula. Now, ever so thoughtfully, start to draw on your feet, forehead toward your arches. Press the feet into the floor slightly and roll tiny bit back onto the back edge of your sit bones. Use the abs a little bit. So gentle, so thoughtful. We'll never put the cart before the horse in this practice. Slowly raise up. Cross the right leg in front of the left. Soften forward. Hips and shoulders can take the brunt of our emotional feedback. And let the shape and let the sensation take you deep in heart and mind. Slowly now, you can walk your hands to the left. Left hand on the bolster by your hip, right hand out in front of the left knee, supportively. The elbows slightly bent. And now, once again, the shoulder blades can broaden, the shoulders themselves slide down the back, moving away from the ears a little bit, the bend in the elbows. Now move your abs to the left, towards your left thigh, which is kind of a weird thing to say. Put this hand right here on the bolster. But you can do that. And that brings the impact deeper down into the abdominal region, the contents of the belly, and your low back. Yeah, you can try putting your hand up on the bolster maybe. Yeah. Draw the belly in, move a little breath up around the heart space. Back down to the center, over to the right. Right hand on the right, into the bolster beside the hip. Use the abs to bring the twist into the lowest part of your back, the small of your back. There you go. Keep the curve. Have your fingers pointing to the right, just off the end. Relax your head and neck. Bend this elbow. That's it. Relax your neck and head more. Yeah, and then use the abs. That's it. Bring the twist into the lowest part. So much love, so much self-respect. And just be with yourself. Down to the center. Soften and raise yourself back up. All right. Rest a moment here. Rest your knees, rest your hands on your knees or your thighs. Just sit with all the feedback. Be with that sensation and be with the peace. Switch the cross of your legs. And slowly curve again. Soften. Keep the curve. Walk your hands to the left. Okay, sit back on the bolster a little bit more. Yeah, so you're not falling forward. Bring the feet out. So now curve. Okay, left hand on the bolster. That's it. Press into the bolster to bring the twist. Yeah. Your hips have all kinds of movement. Lots of freedom in your hips. But the stiffness is here. So just let it work on that part. It's beautiful right there. Yeah. Bring the belly button to the left. Squeeze the contents of the abdominal region. Yeah. There's no way we can perfect a shape. There's nothing we can perfect and form it, but it can represent perfection itself. That's just a decision you make. Down to the center, slowly to the right side. Evoke the twist. Draw the belly in. Now, try this hand right there. Yeah, actually, you don't need that. Yeah, curve. That's it. Now, there it is. You got lots of movement. That's it. There's no need to go for any more there, Billy. That's beautiful. Yeah. So press here. Bring this. That's it. And let the shoulder blades open up. There you go. Okay, and then back down to the middle. Raise back up. Okay, hands on your knees, your thighs, soften into the sensation. More than likely the pressury sensation in and around your hips. Now extend your legs straight out in front of you. Find your strap and bring the strap around the ball of both feet. The minute we break the strap out, and start to use it, we create these situations where we have all kinds of leverage. All right, you can lever yourself deeper into the shape. So instead of using it, I guess we respect the leverage that we have and use it more supportively. Okay, take up the slack. Let the elbows straighten. Let your head drop. Activate your legs though. Take a look at your feet and see if you can bring all 10 toes toward you equally. Firm the thighs. Yeah, see, then and only then do you start to explore your back side. Tailbone heavy, shoulders dropping away. There's so much rigidity and layers of support on our backside. Your heart has a back. Your front has a back. Feel the rigidity and give it time and space. Legs strong, toes engaged, nothing maximized though. Now keep enough of a grip on the strap to have some resistance as you slowly start to come back upright. Keep some resistance. Now we're going to use the leverage and move your chest, your rib cage forward through your arms. Your head comes up and you look toward the horizon. Yeah. Yep. Think about bringing your whole backside forward through your arms, long and tall through the front of the spine. Can you feel the muscles in your back activate? And sometimes even spasm a little bit and cramp, which can be a terrifying thing sometimes until you realize, hey, this is okay. I can just be with that little spasm peacefully because this is part of my undoing. Soften forward and raise yourself up. Set the strap to the side. Sukhasana once again, right leg in front of the left. Take hold of your elbows, shoulder height. Firm your grip. Keep your chin lifted. You can close your eyes, but every once in a while, open them and see that you're looking straight ahead, that your chin is not dropping. Okay, draw the abs in, enlist the support of your whole abdominal region, and slowly raise your arms up. Be most vigilant for the tendency to bring your head forward. Let your arms get a little heavy. Let yourself bump into the blockage. It's a whole different story in this relationship to gravity. Your arms may have been on the floor lying on your back, but now it's quite different. That's it. Firm the grip. Let the shape highlight the blockage. So much kindness, so much compassion, so much forgiveness. Lower your arms, slowly curve forward. Arms out in front of you now, active. Reach away, press into the floor, press into your feet. Use your abs a little bit, the same way we did earlier with the Baddha Konasana shape, the one with the feet together. You can press the feet into the floor some. You can move the abs back. You can extend the elbows. You can reach into the mat. We do to undo. Soften, drop down, relax your arms a little bit. Raise up. Switch across your legs. take hold of your elbows. Go for the awkward version. If it comes together in a familiar way, then switch it up and have the awkward version. Firm your grip. Your heart straight ahead, your eyes straight ahead. Slowly raise. For every bit you raise, the tailbone drops. Your abs can draw in toward the lumbar spine to help you resist the temptation to extend your spine. Puff your chest out. That's a compromise for the shoulders. Yeah. We meet the resistance the same way we meet the worldly devastation. We can meet it peacefully. We call on our deepest, most loving resource to guide us along the way. Lower your arms. Release your elbows, curve forward, walk your hands out. Let your head drop. Press into the mat, extend the elbows. Press into your feet, find the back edge of your sit bones. Draw the belly in. Relax your arms, drop down. Slowly raise up. Just pause. Give every sensation, give every thought healing purpose. That which is healing is always unifying. Okay, now open your eyes and stand up. Clear your mat off. Best with socks off. You're going to turn 180 degrees and have your legs wide. Heels lined up on the back edge of the mat. Hands on your waist. Thighs in, heels out, tailbone down, pubic bone up. Squeeze your thigh muscles to the bone. Lift the kneecaps. Can you feel, it's not easy to feel, but see if you can feel your hamstrings engaged, pulling your sit bones toward your heels. As we stand and walk through life, that's one of the primary duties of the hamstrings is to stabilize the back of the pelvis. All right, now turn the left foot out 90 degrees and the right foot in some. Yeah, too big. Yep, bring it in some, Gary. There you go. Ever so slightly, the tailbone keeps moving down toward the floor. Slowly, slowly bend the left knee. Maybe a little wider. Come back up a second. Yeah, a little wider. There you go. That's it. And if you look down, you see your knee going past your toes. More than likely, that means you can widen your stance. You just come back up, start wider, and then have another approach. Good. Now give equal attention to your two legs. Back through the right leg, through a straight right knee, down into the back right heel. You'll feel the pressure, this welcome pressure in your left knee, maybe even because of your active thigh in your right knee. Feel back into the right ankle, the whole sole of the right foot. We use the shape same way we use the muscles to get close to the bone and close to the joints. We go deep this way. Straighten the left knee. Turn the left foot in and the right foot out. Adjust your stance. Does it need to be a little wider, or can it be a little wider? Does the left toes, the left foot turn in a little bit? Just have a moment here. Straighten both thighs or both knees from your thighs. Engage the buttocks. Tilt the tailbone down, the pubic bone up. Just let this shape get close to the bones. Let yourself go deep here. Now start to bend the right knee slowly. Keep reaching back through the left leg into the left heel. That's it. Strong back leg. Let the pressure come into the right thigh, the right knee. Straighten the right leg. Turn your toes back in. Release the shape. Come down to all fours. Knees wide, toes in, heels out. Just have this a moment. Feel your hands underneath your shoulders supportively. Feel your knees under your hips. Just have the shape. Look back between your thighs and see the shape. Toes in, heels out. Perfection not required. A gentle willingness is all that's required. Kind willingness. Now move the heels wider. Just let the shape reveal any blockage in your ankles and your lower leg. It takes a lot of patience to know that the shape could advance from here, but maybe you've got enough feedback going on in your lower leg and your outer ankles to just be right here. There's a risk or there's a cost to skipping steps. Now you can thoughtfully start to lower back. The tailbone dropping into that space. Yes. Yeah, so moving toward an upright posture, which means you're going to support with your hands as needed the whole way back. Yeah. The idea that pain will result in gain is just part of the illusion. All right, you're adjusting according to the feedback in your knees and your feet and your ankles. Okay? Yeah. When in doubt, you reduce pressure. Where was it? I didn't hear.
Well, yeah,
And your knee.
and the knee, I just can't.
Yeah. Okay.
I can't sit on my heels.
Yeah, you did it perfectly. Yeah.
I can do camel.
Okay. Come back forward and stand up. Right? Another 180-degree turn to the left. Yeah. Heels wide. Heels out, thighs in, legs strong, tailbone down. Firm your legs. Eyes open, gaze straight ahead. Take hold of your elbows about shoulder height. Draw the belly in. Now, as you begin to raise your arms, you're not going to let the grip slip. Your mind is going to be spread throughout your body, and you're going to look for any little nuances that adapt or adjust to the restriction in your shoulder or the desire to raise your arms higher. Slowly raise. Beautiful. And we share the same goal in heart and mind. But we each come with our own personal history and our own personal stuff that makes our practice personal and intimate. Thighs strong, tailbone down, abs in, with just as much attention to detail. Slowly lower your arms and change the cross of your forearms. Open the small of your back as if to puff up the kidneys a little bit. Tailbone down. Raise slowly up. Squeeze the waistline, the front, the sides. Squeeze even the lowest part of your back. Squeeze your breath up. Strong legs, tailbone down. Watch for the details. Slowly lower your arms. Release your elbows, line your back, have your head on the bolster. Your feet can be towards the wall. Have plenty of room to stretch your legs out. Have your knees bent though, feet on the floor, head supported by the bolster. That's it. Just let everything synchronize and catch up. Hands to the bolster. Slowly push it away toward the center of the room. Hands under, if attainable. If not, they can be on top. Put them on top for now. Open your hands. There you go. All right, now reach away. There you go. That's it. Spread the fingers. Relative to just about everything else we've been doing thus far, this is a back bend. Just let your spine open up now. Extension. The shoulders have a heck of a lot to do with spinal extension. Some of you might be able to bring your hands closer together, having your thumbs touch. Feel the space all around your heart. The front, the sides, the top, the bottom, the back. Feel the breath move up. Now bring the soles of the feet together, knees wide. Look for the resistance in the hips in this shape. Reach away, spread the fingers, keep your throat open, chin lifted. Press your feet into the floor to move your low back toward the floor. The knees may lift a bit, that's fine. Just keep the press. And then the abdominal muscles, press them down. Eyes closed, throat open. Feel the press of the feet against the floor, all to open up your whole back side. Slowly raise the right leg up toward the ceiling. Up through the heel, toes to you, out through the knee toward the wall. Firm your thigh. you can create a little cantilever leverage off of your left foot to keep your low back down. So now you might want to lower the right heel toward the floor a tiny bit to get the fullest extension in the knee. That's it. It takes the pressure off the low back too. Feel the unifying quality of a shape. The left foot pressing, the right knee opening, the right heel reaching. Throat open, the reach through your arms. Lower your foot slowly, slowly back down, feet together. Stabilize with the right foot, press the belly down. Raise the left toward the ceiling. Yeah. Cantilever off your right leg and foot. Belly down. That lets you be super honest to find the angle in your extending leg to fully straighten the knee. Yes. That's it. Soles of the feet together. All right, now adjust your arms if you need to. Keep the shape as best you can, but let it be passive. If it feels safe, you give it over to gravity. If not, you continue to manage that little bit of something that says, no, it's not quite time. Yeah, the love and the light is always waiting to hold us so fully in the midst of any tragedy. But still, it's a spiritual journey, it's a process. Slowly, simultaneously bring your knees together, feet flat on the floor. Slowly bring the bolster underneath your head. Have enough room to extend your legs out on the floor. And then place your arms, have your arms wherever they're most comfortable and supportive. It could be the interlock under the bolster, could be under your head, could be at your side. Take up some space. Let your feet flop to the sides. Nice and easy. Turn your head to the right. Give your practice, give this moment, give everything, everything. Give it all healing intent. Slowly turn through to the second side. Most of us know of someone who has had a loss. And if we're honest, we can look back on our own lives and we've all had degrees of loss. Let's have a unifying prayer right now that just says, I will heal with you. Whether we know them or not, we can hold those who've been impacted. I will heal with you. Bring your head back to the center. Arms at your sides. Stretch your arms and legs. And when you're ready, roll to one side, push yourself up, Find a comfortable way to sit. Mm. Yeah. Now, when we ask ourselves, what can I do to help? The very first thing is not selfish at all because we cannot heal alone. You could bring your hands to your heart. First and foremost, I will heal with you. And from there, I'll be guided. I'll let love come through and guide me, inform what can I do to help. Namaste.